everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Pro Series. Today we have Katie Kurtz, who is a real estate agent and a designer. She was ranked number 2 Property Sharks in the top 20 Minneapolis real estate agents on social media, and was voted 2018 and 2019's best real estate professionals in the Minnesota Monthly Magazine. I'm so excited to have her on today because not only is she a designer, but she's also a real estate agent to get both those opinions. I'm going to bring in Katie real quick.
Got it.
Awesome. How are you today, Katie?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good. Just a little bit snowy here in Pittsburgh. I don't know
Oh,
about you.
we don't have any snow yet, and I'm dying for it. I love snow at Christmas time.
Oh yeah, me too. It seems like we always don't get it on like the week of Christmas, but all
Yeah.
the leading up and after.
Yeah, no, we're completely bare. We don't have anything.
Oh really? We had a big storm the past couple of days. We've had like probably 5 or 6 inches right now.
Oh, I love that. That would happen to us.
Yeah, I'm so happy to have you on today because not only you're a real estate agent and a designer and much more, but I feel like real estate and design goes so much together just because I feel like we need to be on the same page with the real estate agent
Yeah.
as a designer as well to get the input to properly give to our customers. Um, so that's basically why I started the Pro Series, kind of give homeowners the realization of how closely together they are and help them with their home value of their homes. Do you have any input on how you benefit from being both?
Yeah, so got my start in real estate investing. So kitchen and bath design was like my long time ago what I went to school for, and then real estate investing came kind of after that.
Okay.
And so I bring both of those things together for my clients and help them realize that the design they choose in their house really affects their resale. And so I can really guide them along in making good choices that is going to help them sell their real estate properties quick.
Absolutely. And that actually leads me into the next question. I actually specialize in kitchen and bath design too. So it's really interesting talking to you with that.
Yeah,
Um,
kitchen and bath is the biggest thing that people look for when they buy a house.
oh yeah. And it's the biggest investment you could put into your house other than like decks or some of the
Yeah.
exterior stuff.
Yep.
Any pet peeves or things in a kitchen design that you've seen over the years, or you see people kind of seeing as a trend and they're implementing it in their place, but really people aren't looking for that in their homes?
Yeah. So I think one of the biggest trends I've been seeing in the last probably 5 years is LVP flooring. So it's luxury vinyl planks.
Yes.
Um, I just don't like it.
Oh,
Like,
really?
I like real wood floors.
Okay.
I can see the reason why people are kind of leaning towards that way, but I kind of consider it to be the same as like a vinyl window.
Okay.
Um, it was kind of like the hot thing, like, oh, these windows, they'll never rot like wood, blah blah blah. But then they realize that 5 years later they're warping and they're not as good as they think they are.
Mhm.
Vinyl plank, I think, is trying to be wood, but it's not actually, it's trying to be something that it's not. So home buyers recognize those kind of things. If a house doesn't have real wood and it's in a price point where it should, that can deter people from purchasing it. I just had a listing go up that had some vinyl in it mixed with some real wood, and they were like, oh, we'll rip out all the vinyl and put real wood in. So it's worth the extra investment to do real products versus some of those cheaper alternatives that you think might hold up longer.
Absolutely. And that's just kind of like a trend that kind of you see on TV or just in a magazine that people are kind of just leaning to.
Yeah, I think it's a trend that started because people think that, oh, I have kids and dogs, I need something durable. But wood is durable. I mean,
Mhm.
if it's good, if it's a good product, it's going to hold up just like a vinyl plank would.
Absolutely. How do you feel about the ceramic wood look-alike?
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
um, because I think in a bathroom setting,
Okay.
it's a little bit scary to put wood in to a bathroom, just because if you do have any leaks, it's more likely to warp.
Hmm.
So ceramic wood look. I actually put it in my own bathroom, but I'm cool with that because it's just kind of a different application, I think.
Absolutely. I see a lot of people doing that with their whole house too, just because they have
Yeah,
dogs and kids, but they don't want to get the luxury vinyl just because sometimes it looks a little bit plasticky. Oh, you could almost tell it's fake.
well, and especially in southern states like in Florida, they're less likely to put wood in their houses. So I
Mhm.
mean, a tile works perfect for those homes.
Absolutely. Do you get any crazy requests that you try to get or steer your customers away from when it comes to like the kitchen and baths?
Yeah. I mean, it kind of all goes back to the cost of products. I mean, crazy requests, people like to, go a little bit less expensive with some things, which I think is great. I'm all about saving money in certain areas versus kind of splurging in other areas. Crazy requests. I'm trying to think.
Do you get customers that come in and they get their price and they're kind of like sticker shock because they saw a kitchen price on a television show and they're thinking that's
Yeah.
what their price should be?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, actually, the biggest thing that I see people kind of getting driven in the wrong direction from TV productions is the timeline and the budget. They think that, from watching the TV shows, they think that the timeline can happen in like 2 weeks, and like, oh, we can do this kitchen renovation in 2 weeks. But I find that the whole design process can take like a full 4 weeks. And then once you get through the design process, then you can start doing your permitting and official plans and that kind of stuff. So the whole process is much longer than what clients see on TV.
Oh, definitely. I see a lot of customers come in that are a little bit misinformed on countertops, kind of like with granite and quartz. A lot of people think they could just put marble in their kitchen. Do you see any of that? And what do you see as a superior countertop for your kitchen?
Definitely quartz is kind of the popular thing right now, and their
Mm.
quartz is for sure way more durable than marble. And I think quartz, it kind of contradicts what I said about LVP, but quartz is it's a man-made product. But and it's trying to look like marble. The durability and the the similarity it has to marble, I think, is amazing. So I do recommend quartz to a lot of clients. If you want to do a natural stone like marble or granite, I think you have to just know that you're going to have a little bit of upkeep with it and some maybe cash flow to switch it out if it gets a really bad stain or something.
Yeah. How do you feel about natural stone in a bathroom? It being a porous
Yeah,
product.
porous surface. I love marble bathrooms.
Oh, really?
But yeah, but it's super porous. So I mean, it's it's probably something I myself would do quartz in a bathroom.
Mhm.
Um, but like I said, if you have the tenacity for the upkeep and the cash flow to switch things out if you need to, then I mean, natural stone is always great. It's something that doesn't ever go out of style.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of customers feel that the upkeep is a lot when in
Yeah,
reality it's just a sealant that you kind of like spray on like kind of like with Windex and there's
yeah,
different products, but for the most part that's kind of what you really need to do. It's not a huge upkeep, but if you have
yep,
kids and you have a lot going on, it is an extra step.
yeah, for sure. And there's some really great products out there right now for marble sealers that it can make it almost just as durable as quartz, but you need to make sure you're keeping up on the sealing of that.
Absolutely. When it comes to the other materials like the cabinets, sinks and stuff, is there any people coming in wanting something and you're trying to steer them away from?
Hmm. Sinks, I think sinks are a great place to save some money because you can go a little bit less expensive and still get a really great durable sink. Cabinets, I think that's something where you want to make sure you're getting a good product because cabinets can, break down and stop functioning properly in a few years if you get something that's not a very great product. Um, Kind of the click together cabinets, I think that's a cabinet product that maybe you want to, like, it would be okay to put in a bathroom that you don't use as often, but
Mhm.
in a kitchen, that kind of thing, you're using it so much that click together cabinets and pre-finish, that kind of thing, just like the drawers start to wear down and that kind of stuff doesn't hold up as well as like a really nice custom cabinet would.
Absolutely. And so do you say to your customers that basically the cabinet is the biggest thing in the kitchen you want to invest in, and then everything else kind of comes after that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because your cabinet is kind of the framework for your kitchen.
Mhm.
If your cabinets start to fail in a couple years, like it's really hard to replace cabinets without then having to replace the countertops and the sinks and the fixtures and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of
Absolutely.
snowballs if you don't invest in the right portions of your kitchen.
Yeah. I mean, I've had some customers that get the very low end cabinets and they want to splurge on this expensive countertop, which I suggest get a bit better cabinet and then just get laminate tops for the time being
Yeah,
and save up for that.
yeah. Because countertops are way more easy to switch out than cabinets are.
Oh yeah. And you don't want those cabinets to collapse with that
Yeah,
expensive countertop because you're gonna have to get both.
right, right.
Um, anything you'd like to add, promote?
Um, Gosh, it was interesting. I was reading the NKBA. Are you a member
I
of
am
the?
not. I was actually gonna ask you about that.
Okay, so I was reading their quarter 3 kind of market outlook for interior design, and it's crazy how much the real estate market and interior design market has just increased in quarter 3, even with COVID stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like people that I know are so busy in this industry, and same with real estate. It's increasing in October versus going down where it normally around the holidays just like drops out.
Yeah. Do you think that is due to because people are just in their homes and kind of getting sick of them or getting sick of the areas in their home?
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of that where people are spending so much time in their homes, where they're realizing that, okay, this could be a great opportunity for us to upgrade things. It's also, I think, where they're realizing they are using their homes differently now.
Oh, that's a good point.
Most people, I mean, for so long, people wanted the open concept.
Hmm.
And now I think people are valuing separate areas a little
Yeah.
bit more than they used to.
Yeah. Getting a little bit sick of the loud
Yeah.
chaos.
Yeah. They're like, I want to close my door and be away from the kids while they're doing their schoolwork.
Absolutely. And a lot more people are saving because they're not going on the vacations. They're not going out as
Yeah.
frequently. So they have that extra money to do that kitchen or that bathroom that they've been wanting to do for years.
Yeah. Yeah. People are saving tons of money right now.
Absolutely.
Maybe at the expense of some businesses, but
Hmm.
they have the extra cash to do projects like that.
Yeah. For the NKBA, is there, are you a member of that or how does that work?
Yep. So I'm a member of the NKBA, and I also did my schooling through one of their accredited programs.
Okay.
So their membership includes a lot of different kind of market updates and just industry things that they're looking at constantly throughout the year, and I just find a lot of that stuff beneficial because it's really informative for us to give to our clients.
Absolutely. That's something I need to look into because I specialize in the kitchen and bath like you. It's
Yeah.
definitely a benefit.
Yeah, for sure. Just the resources and the knowledge that their members have of the kitchen and bath industry is just it's way beyond a lot of the other interior design.
Yeah.
Just people calling themselves interior designers. If you have a background in specifically kitchen and bath design, the amount of knowledge you have is just completely different.
Yeah. Did you go to school strictly for kitchen and bath or was it interior design as well?
Yeah, strictly kitchen and bath.
Okay.
It was just, yeah, the information that I learned through the specific kitchen and bath design program was just really, really narrowed down to those spaces.
Gotcha. That makes sense because I went to school for interior design
Okay.
and you don't, I mean, you have like one class on kitchen and bath and then you bring it out throughout the years for like residential classes and stuff, but you're
Yeah.
getting the whole field in 4 years instead of like what you did is concentrated in just kitchen and bath.
Yep. Yep. So we focused on kitchen and bath, drafting kitchen and bath codes, good design versus code because there's a difference. Then KBA has its own like good design principles versus what code is. So spaces for a 2-cook kitchen versus what code says you have to have.
Absolutely. So I just want to shout out your Instagram, which is at Adorn Homes.
Yep.
And then give her a follow. Also check this video out on YouTube If you're seeing it on Instagram, if you're seeing it on YouTube, look at it on Instagram. And I'll see you next week on the Pro Series. Thank you very much, Katie, for
For
taking
having
time
me.
out. Take care.
Yes, you too.
Bye.
Bye bye.